Happy Halloween, everybody! Today I'm going to make a pumpkin out of this 1x6 pine board. So I drew up half of a pumpkin for a template, so let's get started. My pumpkin template is about 8.5 inches tall. So I'm going to rough cut my pieces to 9 inches in length, and I need 6 pieces. So it's 9 inches, 18 inches, 27 inches, 36 inches, 36 plus 9 is 45, and 45 plus 9 is 54. Now I'm just using a square to draw some straight lines to cut along. Now I need to bevel both sides of one edge of the board to 30 degrees. So what I've done is I've raised my table saw blade as high as it will go and tilted it to 30 degrees, and I'm using this 30, 60, 90 triangle to make sure it's exactly 30 degrees. I'm going to use this jig to run each board across the blade vertically, so it's actually cutting a 60-degree cut into the edge of the board. So I'm going to do one side, and then we're going to flip the board over and do the other side. You can see that gives me this pointed cut at 60-degree angles on both sides, and that's what's going to be the key to getting this pumpkin together. Okay, I've got the edges cut on all 6 of my boards, so now I just need to use my pumpkin template and cut out half a pumpkin out of each board. I've sprayed some of this 3M General Purpose 45 spray adhesive onto my pumpkin template, so now I'm just going to stick it down on one board so it lines up with that beveled edge. Now I'm just going to cut out the pumpkin shapes on my bandsaw. Now that I got the pieces cut, I'm going to use my oscillating spindle sander to clean up some of these rough edges. I've got all the pieces sanded, so now let's put the pumpkin together. I've laid down a piece of wax paper so the glue doesn't stick to my workbench, and I'm going to use some Type Bond too. Okay, I've got the wooden pumpkin glued up, and I'm using some blue tape to give it a little bit of clamping pressure and also to hold its shape. One thing you might want to do is when you get it glued up and you set it on the table, push all the pieces down so it sits level on the table and doesn't wobble. So let's let this dry and then come back and check it out in a little while. Alright guys, here's the finished pumpkin, and it turned out good. I'm really happy with it. And I'll provide a link in the video description to my PDF template of half the pumpkin shape. It's a great project for kids, and you can decorate it or paint it however you wish. So thanks for watching. And did you see that? What was that? Oh, I gotta get out of here. Ah!